my Crowcoin holders. We're seeing a breakout finally happening here, and I am long, baby. We got to be talking about where Crowcoin's going to be headed here. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, starting off on Twitter, follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say, if Crowcoin hits a $1, what will you do? What will you do? Let me know in the comment section below. What personally I will do is probably sell a little bit, but I'm still going to be holding my few 100,000 Crow. And I'm going to continue to add my, well, not really add, but just kind of just build up my staking rewards, because my staking rewards just go back into my pile. So I guess you could say add it and just keep snowballing it, getting more and more, and just staking and staking and treating Crowcoin how it's meant to be treated. It's kind of a rewards token. Let's be honest here. And I do think that it does have appreciation value. I think it can appreciate in value. I think it can go to $1 Crow, especially if it gets integrated into all these ETFs. But I probably would take a little bit of profit around $1. But guys, I've been holding Crow for a very long time, so no profit shaming. All right, no profit shaming, because I think that everybody should be taking profit whenever they can take some profit. So let's dive a little bit deeper here. Let's check into where Crowcoin's at right now. We have broken back above 15 cents. So if we see continuation here, what I am looking for really is a retest of 15 cents, but without breaking below it. I think that it's important to see a retest and a bounce. And it's going to make everyone say, it's going to be confusing, because everyone's going to say, oh, well, that's a lower high, Blacksea. Like, we should break down. Well, I think that we're the type of price action that we're in, the type of phase we're in the bull market, you can't just assume everything is what it looks like, all right? And that being said, I have been saying, though, if we could, I said that there's a good chance that this is a bear trap, breaking below 15 cents. And if we can flip back above it, I'm going to be long, and I am long. I stay true to my word. I am long on 15 cents, and I'm going to be holding this. I have my stop loss in the profit at just a few decimal points higher. I think I was around like 15. Where was it at? I think I was somewhere probably around there, about 15.5 cents. So we're pretty close to getting stopped out there. But guys, I'm always going to be raising that target. I'm always raising my stop loss higher and higher in the profit. And I will say, though, I do think there's a world where we do break down and get stopped out. And if that's the case, I'll enter back in. That's absolutely fine. But guys, I am in the high leverage scalping mode still. There was a couple moments there, a couple weeks where I was saying, okay, it looks like we're going to be moving out of this, and looks like the trend is going to start to be continuing to the upside, not just be range bound. But I think that was a little premature when it comes to the overarching market. But for specific altcoins, yes, I was spot on. But for the overarching market, I don't think that we're quite there yet. I think we got to make our way through September. But talking about Crowcoin specifically, I am looking for a retest of 15 cents. And if I get a retest of 15 cents, I'll get stopped out, but I'll just re-enter, and I'll be re-entering in the profit because I'll be stopped out in the profit. And guys, I do think there's a world where we come back down here and we bounce and we make our way and head towards the beautiful, sacred 212, the 21 cents, guys. I think that's on the table. And if you guys do want to trade with me, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. I have a $100,000 deposit bonus, as well as $10 for free when you sign up to BitNext. And I also have a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 sign-up bonus to Blowfin. Check out all the awesome promotions we have to all the many exchanges, and also all the awesome discounts to like getting a Nano Ledger or other tools like TradingView. Get some discounts, guys. But it really helps with this channel, so check them out. That's all I got on that. But let's take a look here. So Bitcoin's at 113,000, down about 1.85%. Bitcoin dominance is still grinding down, guys, okay? I think that there is a chance here that we do front run the true washout in Q4. I think there's a chance that we do see Bitcoin dominance start to make that move to the downside. And like I'm talking significant move to the downside, very close to Q4, but maybe even before Q4. I mean, we have a couple weeks left here. I think that people are getting pretty eager about Q4. People are getting really eager about those rate cuts in September, those potential. I don't want to say potential because, I mean, the prediction markets are predicting a 99.9% chance of rate cuts. But then Jerome talks, and all of a sudden it's not that. Like, it's really shifty. But, guys, long story short, last time Jerome talked, he was basically saying that we're about to start printing money again, and we're going to be cutting rates, and we're going to be pivoting. That's basically, well, if you read between the lines, that's basically what he was saying. And I do expect that when that plays out, you're going to see Bitcoin dominance fall, and you're going to see some frothiness come to the crypto space. And it's going to come to Kronos. It's going to come to altcoins. So you got to be patient. You got to be prepared for that. Looking at Kronos, we're at rank 28, up about 6% in the past 7 days, down about 0.7% in the past 24 hours. Weekend price action, guys. Not much to really report on that. But, guys, we're nearly 16 cents on Kronos, sitting at a $5.32 billion market cap. I love to see that. I love to see that. And I think that you should expect the market cap to increase for the remainder of 2025. I do think that. I mean, obviously, you could have some days where you lose $1 billion. That's possible, especially with Kronos. But all in all, I think you should expect the market cap to be increasing by the end of 2025, just because of all these pivots with Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve. As well, on top of that, guys, we have all these ETFs with World Liberty Finance, with Trump's Truth Social media group, if you want to call it that. They are partnering up with Crypto.com, and they are going to make Kronos ETFs, and they're going to make basket crypto ETFs where Kronos is going to be included. It is going to create buy pressure, okay? So looking at Bitcoin right now, people are panicking a little bit. People are freaking out, even though really altcoins are holding up nice right now. But weekend price action, once again, people are going to be freaking out this week about this weekly candle because it looks kind of bearish. But all in all, it's really not. Everything's fine as long as we're above 110,000, 105K. The second we start to break below like 105,000 is when you should start to be asking yourself, okay, well, how does this line up with the 4-year cycle and the time frame on that? And then the next question is the 4-year cycle intact, or is that non-existent? Because you're going to start seeing the mainstream media, they're already talking about it, how the 4-year cycle doesn't exist anymore. I hate hearing that. Because when they start saying that, that usually means, yes, it does, and we're getting close to the top. That's how I read that, at least. All right, so I don't like hearing that stuff. When the mainstream media is telling you something, you should probably be looking the other way, and that's usually how it goes. But regardless, Bitcoin is still in bullish price structure. I think that Q4 is going to be bullish for Kronos and altcoins. I think we just got to be a little bit more patient here, and I'm long, baby. I'm long on some Crow, and I am hoping to get a very beautiful, nice profit on our way to 21 cents. 212, the beautiful, sacred 212, guys. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Do you think $1 Crowcoin is going to happen? I think there's a good chance that it does play out by the end of 2025, but it really depends on how dovish the Fed wants to get, how silly they want to get, how much they want to devalue that good old USD, because they probably want to devalue it a little bit. But the question is, how crazy are they going to get with it? Because the crazier they get with it, the crazier Crowcoin is going to go up in price. Probably not the best thing for the world, but probably something good for Crowcoin. It's pretty funny how that works. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. It really helps support this channel. And I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.